Welcome to Talvon Talks, where life is inevitable without life experiences, knowledge, and understanding. Thank you for joining. So today's audio, I always do videos, but we did do an audio, me and a friend of mine. We will be doing a video very soon. I'm excited. You know what my channel is all about. We bring about awareness and we have fun and we just have conversations. Anything that you may want to add, feel free. However, we are discussing families. So most people in general, I won't keep it to a sex, male or female. However, most people desire children with a family. So this is just a review of insight of what someone else thinks of family and relationships. I also wanted to specify that this is a conversation about a relationship or a family with children. That's what makes the entire conversation. Most women or men desire children, but when they think about children, they think about the family as well. So, are we in a society now to where we're able and we're wanting children without the relationship? We're wanting children without the family. Do you think a household can conform with having a male and kids or a female and kids? Because that's pretty much in actuality what the picture is being, or how the picture is being painted. So let's get into it.
Why does society say you have to have a family? Even though I grew up with a bunch of family in my life, so it's different. Like if I could see if I didn't grow up with a lot of family and I'm just continuing the cycle, but I had the big family. I have the closeness. I have the all of that. But
So wait. Your mother and father was in your life.
hmm
The
but they were divorced.
Okay.
But my father,
At what age?
they split when I was 10.
At 10. Okay. But that no. It's just that's the first time me hearing that of a woman saying that you would want a child and not a family, because there's a difference between a child and a family, and some women yearn a family and some women yearn children and stuff like that, but usually it comes as a package together.
Yeah, and
So,
that's how God ordained it.
Yeah, that is how God ordained it. But why would you want a child and not a family? Because saying I'll have, and let's just break down, for me, having a family is having a husband, a wife, you're married in one household or whatever like that, at least, or like that, you're raising the child or like that. That's a
But
family.
it's not guaranteed that the man or the woman will stay.
Will stay. Okay. So I'll ask the questions later, but why do you feel like you would rather have a child and not a family or whatever like that? Just to
Because I feel like I'm more realistic when it comes to like this day and age. Like men are not going to be faithful.
So men, it comes down to men being faithful for you.
Like
so you would
me,
rather
I know they're not going to be faithful, so I might as well just either deal with it or don't deal with it, depending on who it is.
Okay. So pretty much for you, it's just accepting failure in advance.
Maybe that's what it is, probably.
Cause that's what
I accept. I do that with a lot of situations, though. I do that with a lot of situations. Whatever is the worst scenario, I try to make it, fix it. I'll be like, okay, well, can I deal with this? Maybe if I can't deal with this, what can I do? Like, what is the possibility for me to succeed regardless?
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
But it can be toxic.
Now, and yes, it could be toxic. So, do you think that a child needs a father and a mother?
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Of course, they're gonna have to have their father. They're gonna have to have their father.
And this is
But but
2021.
my thing is, if you have father figures around them, like, cause my father is in my life, but he's really not. It's like really weird. We were close when I was a little girl, but after my teenage years and my 20s, we just drifted apart. But the thing is, I have uncles like that act like my dad. Like, I could call them right now. Can I have like like, can I just come over and like get a break from these two? Like I have uncles that will do anything for me. So I feel like if you have a lot of family that's gonna support you and support you what you're doing, then you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you have to be able to love yourself too.
Yes.
It's a process. It's a process on everybody's end. On everybody's end.
Yes.
A baby is a community.
And what they say is might be cliche, but it is true. That it takes a village to raise a child and stuff like that. And that's what happened with me and stuff like that. It's funny that you say that because that's what my mother used. She used entities, people, places, and things, the church, people in the church, men specifically in the church, to be father figures, to be male figures or whatever like that, along the way, camps, just all type of stuff, exposure that she did and stuff like that, to raise me and my brother and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, she still did it as a whole, as a unit and stuff like that, but was very creative or whatever like that. Like I said, of filling in the fillers and the blanks or whatever like that. And God too, of course, was the main entity that was putting those things in place. Like, okay, you're gonna learn from this, you're gonna learn from that, you're gonna get structure from this, you're gonna get structure from that, because that's what we have to do as human beings or whatever like that, is grab that and confide in that or whatever like that, and conform to that or whatever like that and stuff. Because how else we gonna learn? We teach ourselves, the streets teach us or whatever like that. People teach us, we learn from our mistakes.
You're right.
So but that's just very interesting, and that's why I say, do you think a child needs a mother and a father? And yes, they do, or whatever like that. They may have it, and they may have it in different forms, but they will have it and stuff like that. And yes, at the end of the day, a child has to have an individuality. They have to have a want. They have to have a motive or whatever like that, because it still comes down to the individual or whatever like that. You can't have a mother and father that's did everything wrong, and then you play the blame game or whatever like that. It's all about how you be creative with the life and with the world and with the cards that you were dealt and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, you can't change your situation. You can't change. You can change your situation, but you can't change your past. Let me just say it like that. You can't change your past, and you can't change the truth, and you can't change the facts, and you can't change how you were born or whatever like that, or however you got on this earth and stuff like that. There's a story behind everybody. Of course, everybody has a male, a mother and a father and stuff like that. But everybody has a story, and it's very interesting. I have friends and stuff like that that don't have a mother and father and stuff like that. They were adopted, or as far as in their lives and stuff like that, they were adopted, or other people have raised them, and that's all that they have known. And that's very interesting and stuff like that, when you meet people and stuff like that, and just the networking, just
because
life.
the funny thing is, my stepmother was a foster parent, and my dad was with her, so he was a foster parent too. So I would see little kids with their parents being separated, having to go to my stepmom and this, and then they be bad, and then my dad is kind of like something, but I don't know. It's crazy. I never really paid attention to how they felt.
And I